Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Rogue may have got a bit of a nerf recently with Galakrond the Nightmare no longer giving you 0 cost cards but now giving you 1 cost cards. But Rogue decks have managed to recover from that loss and are doing quite alright on the ladder. But how about budget Rogue? All of these Rogue decks have a number of very expensive legendaries, very powerful cards that are the main win conditions of the deck, so how good is budget Rogue? I went ahead and played some budget Rogue to find out, and I did rather well with the deck. So this is my current take on budget Rogue. I have added SI7s into the deck so that you can better contest those Murloc paladins or totem shamans, these sorts of aggressive decks. And I have added a copy of Sap into the deck so that you can better fight against priests and Libram paladins. The win conditions of budget Rogue have been the same throughout Ashes of Outland. They are the Questing Adventurer and the Cursed Vagrant. Cursed Vagrant is a little bit weaker now than it used to be, but it's still one of the few options you have on a budget to really give Rogue some punch. And then obviously you can just win through tempo. You play your stuff, you play your agents and your shadow weavers and your miscreants, and you get lackeys, and lackeys give you stuff, and you just overwhelm the opponent with stuff. And then you have some Faceless Corruptors which go really well with the lackeys. You play a lackey and Faceless Corruptor, then you can gain control of the board. You get some reborn minions from your Pharaoh cats. There's just a lot of stuff that is being generated, which can give you another avenue to winning if your May win conditions fail to do so. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're typically looking for Pharaoh Cat, Spy Mistress, Backstab, Evil Miscreant. Just a good early game opener. Sometimes I try to keep Questing Adventurer in a bit slower matchups, just looking for an opportunity to really go in with that, see if it sticks. If it sticks, it's a huge threat. But in faster matchups you don't have time to start building it. Unfortunately, budget deck lacks Edwin Van Cleave, which unlike Questing Adventurer can be played against aggro decks, because you can just build a huge Edwin right from the get-go and then start raising. But Questing can't quite do that, it takes a couple of turns to really grow it. If you want to upgrade this deck, the first card to go would be the Cursed Vagrant. It is a placeholder win condition really, just for lack of anything better, and all of these are better win conditions. Edwin, Gronks, Heist Baron, Flick. Just a set of really strong cards. After the Cursed Vagrant, it's probably the SI7 Agent that is the next card to go to fit in the full legendary package. Most of the rogues that you meet on the ladder right now are either secret rogues or they are stealth rogues. Stealth rogue has the Greyheart Sage, an epic card that is at the heart of what that deck does. So if you want to go into that direction, you can then start to cut something like Frozen Shadow Weavers to make room for those. But you don't have to go with Stealth or Secret package. Galakrond Rogue, just as it is already a very strong deck. And these legendaries are what really gives it power. But as you're about to see, budget version can also win some games. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the bell icon to get notifications when new videos come. I also stream live on Twitch 6 days a week, so check down below for a link to my Twitch channel. And now, let's go take a look at budget Galakrond Rogue in action. Questing typically isn't very good against Priest. And I'm not even on the coin, but I might still try it because this budget version is almost hopeless to play against Priest. The full cost version obviously is favored against Priest. But the budget list, it really struggles in the matchup. We'll see. No, I have tried the secrets and they are absolutely disastrously bad. Especially in the budget version. I mean, rogue secrets are bad, that's just a fact. Rogue secrets are not good in any possible way. And what makes rogue secrets playable is the synergy cards. But without Hanar you don't have the critical mass of synergy cards, so it's worthless to run secrets. I thought that was rather well known, but apparently you don't know about it yet. But that has been extensively tested. Maybe a Dragon's Horde. I have tried the Dragon's Horde and then the Vendetta package, but it also does nothing. So, not really, no. It just doesn't work out. I can't answer a Twilight Drake, so this is a Highlander priest. Highlander Priest is the only priest deck that runs Twilight Drake. The problem is I can't even kill a Twilight Drake. And I don't want to praise Galakrond on this, because then it can be killed with death. It's always killable with Penance already. I think I want to play the Lackey. Lackey also gives me the potential to develop the Faceless Corruptor. I think something like this has to be done here. Oh dear, it's going to be the Penance. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Small upside that I can get this Faceless Corruptor here to kill that, but this still will not be enough. There's still a Twilight Drake that I just can't handle. And if there's a Penance, if there's Apotheosis for that, and the Priest kept everything. So, simple Apotheosis. I was contemplating running double sap for Priest Paladin meta. Thing is that I don't think double sap. I don't think there's enough threats even with the double sap. Because I had the option to trade into that one, but then this outcome would have happened with the difference that this would have actually just went to face. So I would not have gained anything from that. Probably need to try to develop the questing adventure now. Eviscerate that one. I can dagger it down. Then I could play Praise Galakrond on the questing. It does give the questing 5 attack. The alternative was to play the Spy Mistress. Time Rip and Death both kill this. If I had played the Spy Mistress, it would have been a 4/4, so it wouldn't die to death. But then I would have no targets for the Praise Galakrond. Oh, that was surprising. That was very, very surprising. Now then we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. Then we try to hit the priest in the face, but I mean, priest should always have an answer to questing. That's the big issue. Priest should always be able to answer a questing. Now obviously Galakrond with 3 minions on the board. And Galakrond has been invoked only once, so Galakrond doesn't answer it. I'm really surprised by how often priests just drop Kronks against me on 6. Even when it seems to be a totally nonsensical play. But maybe they're just holding like Soul Mirror in hand and are ready. So I have a read that there is no Death or Rip in hand, and no Soul Mirror in hand either. That doesn't typically happen. But sometimes... Well, it is a Highlander priest, so it is a weaker variant. Okay. I'm going to do a backstab over there. I could play the Devoted Maniac. I could also take this opportunity to develop the Cursed Vagrant. There will be a 50% chance for a good Galakrond against the Vagrant. I suppose that still has to be the line. Push through that with these. Push that then to the face. Disciple of Galakrond into Galakrond would kill both of these, but that would still leave the shadow. Galakrond kills one of these. If it kills this one and leaves the shadow, then that's a death sentence. That could discover Shadow Word Ruin in the best case scenario. I know there's a Galakrond in hand, but if there's an Apotheosis... No, but there is some random junk. Okay. Oh boy. So, is there a read now that there's no Apotheosis in hand? There's no Invoke card in hand. Well, I mean, the Disciple has already been used, and this is a Highlander deck. Killing the Cursed Vagrant does nothing. I think this is the Dragon Queen. You can just push in that damage. Try to find a position where I could kill the priest. Oh no, there's a Plague of Death in hand. That was a good one. Randomly generated too. Okay. So priest lives at 7. Fine. There's that once invoked Galakrond. Brightwing. I need all the value I can get, right? Or Big Ol' Whelp to draw a card from my deck. That's a close one. There are some good cards in my deck, but not that many. I think we'll take the random legendary minion. Is there a useful way to use Khadgar? I don't have cards that summon minions. No, Khadgar was not strong enough. Grip was found. Now Galakrond will kill 2 minions when used. And gets the discounts. 4 damage here. And that would be lethal. We take down the Highlander priest. With an SI7 agent. Whoa! We're talking about decks such as Totem Shaman, Murloc Paladin. They were, in the first days after the patch, they were able to abuse the new, fresh meta that wasn't very stable yet. And some of that stuff may linger, like Murloc Paladin seems to be okay. It's not as good anymore as it was a week ago. It's definitely brought down a fair bit since then. But it's still okay. You can still play it to legend pretty easily. But then Totem Shaman has been hurt more. It has much harder time to succeed. Tell me 0 attack minions are tier 1. I mean, those minions become bigger in a fairly rapid fashion. We need to try to go in with questing adventure, I believe.
Give me a quest.
See how it goes. Well, that was the one lackey that I wish I hadn't seen here. Because I don't want to transform my questing adventurer. Please play a minion.
Your wish is my
Not that minion! No! My beautiful questing adventure. And now it's dead. I'm so sad. I'm so very sad. It does a sweet questing. Whole life ahead of him. Just embarked. Did the first 2 starter zones. Was just about to venture to Lochmodan. But no. Evil Mage came from Scholomance and beat him into pulp. How is that even fair? It isn't. It isn't fair. Let's see. You can get the deck from the extension, but this is still work in progress. I'm testing decks here. So results are not guaranteed. The opposite of results may even have to be expected. What can I replace Faceless Corruptor? I really don't know, because I don't even know what this deck is going to be like. when it grows up. So it's a bit early to say. By the time this goes on YouTube, if this goes on YouTube, that is the point where I know what the deck does. But so far I don't. I think I need to keep that frozen for a while here. Let's get a miscreant out there. But Mage is getting to a high mana total. That is probably going to be bad for me. Sure, some Death Rattle Rogue. I cannot be built on a budget. Cannot be built on a budget, really. Who knows?
To be patient.
Intriguing. Anything I can do about this? We're turning that into a 4-drop. Maybe I kill the Imprisoned Observer now. I think that's fine. I might even kill the 4/4 as well, because this could be a good target for Conjurer's Calling. But I don't really want the Mage to drop a Conjurer's Calling on this board. But at 8 mana, Mage can do Power of Creation, Deep Freeze. If there was Power of Creation, Deep Freeze, it would have been played last turn though. Well, with 17 cards in the deck, this is just anything. There's anything from Puzzle Box, Power of Creation or Deep Freeze to just like a Ray of Frost. And I have to be wary of a potential Flame Ward. So I would need to wipe this board clean. Devoted Maniac, Praise Galakrond, Pew, Pew Pew. Backstab. Backstab helps just enough, right? Devoted Maniac. And then I do one Praise Galakrond there. This one trades that away. Then this one hits over there, and that one hits over there, and then I'm going to backstab that one, and then this one hits over there, and then this one gets to go face, and I get to see if it's Flame Ward, and if it's Flame Ward I can still turn that into something else, and I can get a Faceless Lackey out there. Like this. I think this was the turn. This was how that turn was supposed to be played. I'm pretty happy about that. What I'm unhappy about is that once Mage gets to 10 mana, even if I play a Cursed Vagrant, there would be a Reno. And the Random Secret is also unfun. No effective way to push through the Cartooth. Could be Entity, so I have to drop a Lackey first. I think we're grabbing a Waxadred here. Was Entity? Well, that's good to know. Do I want this one damaged? I think it's fine. Yeah, it goes down to 4 health, it's okay. And this one trades. This one trades. This one goes face. Then I develop the Cursed Vagrant here. And I'll give this one a little bit more health. So the Reno can't clear the really ecologist Reno. Amazing Reno obviously clears. But then I have the Waxadred. Well, Malygos can give Malygos's Polymorph, Nova. And this Nova is not a bad card.
The end is coming!
I can kill the Doomsayer though. So that's at least a piece of good news. The plus spell damage thing, by the way. I mean, I guess I'm seal fading it. But how? How about that 5? Then Devoted Maniac to finish it off. Like that. If there had been an amazing Reno, would it have been played last turn? Probably, right? Probably would have been played. I've seen the real Frost Nova, so I can't get board locked. Blizzard doesn't board lock me. I can afford to transform that into something. And take a swing at the face. Because it's Puzzle Box or Amazing Reno. Those are the Mage's outs. There's the Puzzle Box. Okay, now anything can happen. Anything can happen. Mage can die. Mage can win. Ooh, that was a great hit. Because now if there's a Twisting Nether or something... What? Really? Actually hitting Mage's own minion. And some free card draw too. But there was a prep. Why did you excess mana when there was a prep? Now the prep is lost. Well, maybe there was no spell that could have been played. No Ray of Frost or something like that. So, I have 12, 13, 14, 15, 21, plus 7. Seems lethal to me. Yay! Victory. Carried by the Squall Hunter. Really carried by the Squall Hunter. Hey, I just evolved my 1-4 into a 5-7 that gave me spell damage and off we go. And it most certainly wasn't good. But others can't build a good one either. I don't think it's possible. If you want to play Mage for cheap, you play in Wild. Because in Wild you can play Secret Mage. It's not even expensive. But in Standard, no. Just can't do it. So is this going to be a Murloc Paladin or a Libram Paladin? Looks Murloc Paladin-y to me.
Justice is mine.
I think I have to kill that Murker. I'm a bit sad about that. With a hand like this, I want to coin this by Mistress on the board. So if this is Murloc Paladin, I can keep contesting the board. Worst case scenario for me would be a Cold Light Seer to give all of these Murlocs 3 health. Then I can only kill 2 of them. With the Seal Fate from hand. And then the 3-1. But I might be able to get through that.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
That's not an emote, right? It's just a Noyatron being a Noyatron. Terve Pakkens. Tervetuloa. Täällä sitä pelaillaan Hearthstonea. It's Murloc's alright. Little sad about the Hand of Adal. I do have to trade it away. I think I also have to kill one of these now. Next turn there would be the Navigator. Turn these into 2/2s. Navigator is also a little bit difficult for me to answer. I have 2 damage, I have 3 damage. I just don't have that 4 damage. But I have a secret weapon here, in the form of Winged Guardian. If I can hold on long enough, that just might set me free. Who knows? Another hand of Adal is tough. It's tough. It's tough. So much draw. Too much draw. Need to seal fate that one too. It has to be the faceless lucky. I need buddies on this board. Black Mage, but I don't have secrets. Is this budget rogue? Yes, this is most definitely budget rogue. Actually, I'm 3 and 1, but it's also about the way the games feel. How lucky have I felt in the games? That's nothing. That's a bit of something. Has to trade both minions though. You trade both minions, mate. You have to trade the minions. Missed one face damage. It won't matter though. Two more turns to Winged Guardian. Winged Guardian's a big deal.
Reporting for duty.
So far so good. Of course there will be more Murlocs coming soon, but look at that. I'm actually going to play that. Do I play Ethereal Lackey or the Pharaoh Cat? Ethereal Lackey. I like spells. Spells are fun. Fan of Knives. Seems like a potentially good spell. I can try that. I get to clear this board. Have a few Faceless Corruptors on the board. Some Murlocs wake up. They can't attack immediately. Murloc Paladin does have 3 cards left. Angling Rod definitely helps. More Murlocs are coming. How many? How big? Is it a Navigator? Don't be a Navigator. Although I can turn it forward into a Navigator, so it's still not too bad. Now I would have the option to fan. I'm a big fan of fan, because it just kills these Murlocs right now. Do I need to keep invoking Galakrond? I could have the Galakrond. I can't have the Galakrond fully invoked for next turn if I fan. I could do. I can do Praise Galakrond. I can do the Pharaoh Cat. I can fan first. Questing will force the trade, right? This Angling Rod has to go into the questing. Am I okay with that? I don't get to keep a questing. I'm okay with that. I'll just force the trade. I'll just force the trade here. That's all good. This Angling Rod has to go into that questing. Murlocs cost 1. Okay. Alright. Murloc Prime doesn't give charge or rush. 2 more cards. 3 more cards. Still a chance for a rush. Still a chance for a rush minion. Still a chance for a rush. Is there a rush? Because this is a lethal setup with the Praise Galakrond and my hero power.
Hello?
That's not rush. Well, it was a little bit scary with that Murloc Prime coming out early, but it all worked out. I don't think I can. If I was going second with the coin, I would have kept the agent. Then I would have always been able to play the agent. What class do you think so far got the best cards in the expansion? I really don't know. Impossible to say. We have so few cards so far. Ai Vainio. Tervetuloa. Täällä sitä vähän läiskitään kortteja. Well, Demon Hunter didn't have a 1-drop. I am positively surprised. This has got to be the shot bot. Let's get a sticky body on this board. Then even if there is like the Bone Chewer coin. Now Bone Chewer coin Orc Merchant isn't that great either. Is this Demon Hunter just trolling me, or do they actually not have any good stuff? I do not know. I mean, 2 cards were kept. There should be good stuff. Why is nothing happening? I didn't want there to be coin like... There's an I-beam in that deck? What? Demon Hunters don't have I-beams anymore. As far as I know. Interesting. So now anything can happen. This Demon Hunter deck can be any kind of deck. I have no idea. I mean, no one plays Control Demon Hunter anymore. Except for this guy, apparently. Okay. Well, they play Control Demon Hunter. Fine. So there's going to be some healing in that deck. There's going to be more Artificer in that deck. Intriguing. No, it's not a Control Demon Hunter. It's just a weird Demon Hunter. Highlander? It could be Highlander. Huh. Well, I think I want to kill that one. I'll have to face tank 4. That's okay. I want to play a couple of lackeys. I want to play at least this lackey, right? Well, that Fan of Knives is with 2 mana. Nah, it's not good enough. Maybe it can. It might be able to do something later on.
Justice is mine.
I think I want to kill that one. I think discovering a dragon is fine. It doesn't really matter which dragon of those. None of those will be really playable. Maybe I should have picked Malygos. I want to find a Rush Lackey for the Ancestral Guardian. That could be important. So it's not a Highlander deck. It's not a Control Demon Hunter. It's just a Demon Hunter with some random cards in it. Fine. One more invoke to upgrade Galakrond. I kind of want to do that, yeah. But I'm taking some damage. So what can I really do here? I guess I could fan. I need to set up this Ancestral Guardian. It's unlikely that there would be a spell to kill it. And then it threatens to heal me. I think I need that. I'll use the Praise Galakrond on that one. I will get a lackey. The one lackey that I cannot use. Well, That was unfortunate. But it's unlikely that this can be handled without giving me healing.
Gold in the shadows.
Needed exactly that card to freeze it. Well, now I might even lose. I don't have any good stuff here. It's a bit of a problem. I would need some good stuff. Yeah, this just, everything is just all wrong here. 8, 9, 10, too much damage coming in. I'll have to play the Galakrond. It's the only way to survive. But it might not even be enough. Some of those infamous 1-mana backstabs. So we'll do 1-mana backstab over there. And then I'll kill that one. 14. 7, 8 on board. Needs another 6. 6 can be done. 2 slices or slice and Claybound Adept. Top decks an Eye Beam. Wow. That can reduce the healing. Then there's a Claybound Adept. Seriously? That's ridiculous.
This guy's toast.
So I can clean up that much. Any reason to kill this beaming sidekick? No. There are multiple lethal outs. Slice is lethal, Adept is lethal. Oh no. This game was as unlucky as they get. Really, really sad game. Not much I can say about this. I should have won this game 9 times out of 10 at least. So somehow I would need to survive multiple hits from 4 Glaives of Asinot. Slice or Claybound Adept just win. That means that it has to be a questing. Then the questing has to start growing. And the questing has to be given taunt. 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. Or 3 plus 3 mana.
Darkness wanes.
I probably need to roll multiple taunt minions. So like this. Then Claybound Adept kills me. Or is there something else that kills me?
We're with you. We're with you.
There isn't.
It's time for a little
We win.
blood.
Look at that.
I yield for now.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.